Hey guys, if you're enjoying this, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. It really helps my videos reach more people. Please like and leave a comment to let me know what you think. It honestly means so much and helps more than you realize. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here with me. AI is not making you stupid. It is making you less tolerant of thinking without it. And that is more dangerous. You may have noticed something subtle. It has become harder to concentrate for a long time, harder to write without assistance, harder to think without structure, harder to sit in silence. Your brain still works, but it tires faster. This is not laziness. It is not depression. It is not even burnout. Your brain is recalibrating to speed. And if you do not notice it now, one day you may realize you no longer remember what slow thinking feels like. And slow thinking is strength. Let me explain why. The problem with AI is not that it is getting smarter. The problem is that friction in thinking has become optional. For the first time in history, you can bypass the struggle. And struggle is training. When was the last time you wrestled with a difficult idea for more than 10 minutes without reaching for help? If you cannot remember, that is the shift. When you open AI before thinking on your own, you are not simplifying the process. You are shortening a neural pathway. The brain is an energy-saving machine. If clarity arrives in 8 seconds instead of 20 minutes of confusion, your nervous system chooses 8 seconds. Every time. You are not losing intelligence. You are losing tolerance for cognitive strain. And strain is what builds depth. Strain builds creativity. Strain builds emotional integration. Without strain, there is no expansion. Every fast answer delivers a micro-relief. Relief feels good. Relief releases dopamine, and dopamine compresses patience. You begin to notice small changes. Long books feel heavier. Complex ideas feel excessive. Slow conversations feel exhausting. Not impossible, just heavier. Your nervous system adapts to acceleration. Speed becomes normal. And when speed becomes normal, complexity feels uncomfortable. You start preferring clarity over nuance, quick summaries over layered synthesis, clean conclusions over messy exploration. And slowly, almost invisibly, your thinking becomes shallower. Not because you are incapable, because you are impatient. There is a deeper shift happening. Your sense of competence used to come from wrestling with ideas. Now it can come from accessing structured answers instantly. It feels similar, but it is not the same. I can move through complexity is different from I can retrieve complexity quickly. The first builds internal strength. The second builds dependency on access. Dependency is quiet. It feels efficient. It feels modern. It feels smart. But when every difficult conversation, every plan, every reflection, every piece of writing begins with external structure, your internal structuring weakens. Unused pathways soften. The brain strengthens what it uses. It reduces what it does not. And there is something even deeper. The risk is not reduced intelligence. The risk is reduced tolerance for confusion. Deep thinking always includes a phase of not knowing, a phase of doubt, a phase of mental chaos. AI removes that phase. It hands you coherence. And if your brain does not practice staying inside confusion, it begins to avoid it. But confusion is not weakness. Confusion is the doorway to growth. Without it, creativity shrinks. Without it, depth narrows. Without it, self-trust weakens. Because self-trust is built when you endure uncertainty and find your way through it. AI is not automatically harmful. It can make you sharper, or it can make you fragile. The difference lies in sequence. Do you think first and refine with AI? Or do you open AI before thinking at all? That order changes your brain over time. And most people never question the order. I am not anti-AI. I use it. But I protect the friction. Because friction builds resilience. If your first impulse becomes outsourcing, your tolerance for solitude decreases. And solitude is where identity stabilizes. When every confusion is resolved externally, you lose practice in self-resolution. Thinking is not just logic, it is self-authority. When you struggle through an idea alone, you build internal stability. When clarity always comes from outside, authority shifts outward, subtly, gradually, quietly. So is AI making you weaker? Not by default, but it is removing resistance. And resistance is how systems grow strong. Muscles grow through resistance. Immune systems grow through resistance. Minds grow through resistance. The danger of AI is not that it thinks for you. The danger is that you may forget how to remain with your own unfinished thought, to tolerate not knowing, to sit in mental discomfort, to wrestle without immediate relief. That wrestling is cognitive endurance, and in the age of convenience, endurance disappears quietly. Do not remove AI. Reintroduce friction. Think first. Write badly first. Struggle first. Then optimize, not the other way around. The goal is not to prove that you can think without AI. The goal is to preserve the part of you that can sit with complexity without panic. That is mental strength. And in the coming years, it may become rare. If you have been feeling less patient, less deep, less original, do not panic. Your brain is not broken, it is adapting. The real question is simple. Are you choosing what it adapts to? If this made you uncomfortable, that is good. Discomfort is friction, and friction means you are still thinking.